Hi, my name is Dale Turner, and I teach a variety of acoustic and electric rhythm guitar styles here at Hollywood's Musicians Institute. And that passage you just heard me picking through is an acoustic strumming figure with a melody line in the middle, reminiscent of John Lennon's playing in Norwegian Wood. John Lennon, obviously renowned singer-songwriter with the Beatles and as a solo artist, is responsible for a lot of the Beatles acoustic classics, which is pretty much what we're going to focus on today here. We're going to look at a figure similar to what I just played towards the end of this lesson. But what I'd like to start off with is his classic fingerstyle pattern that ends up being the foundation for three Beatles classics, namely Julia, another one called Dear Prudence, and of course Happiness is a Warm Gun. We're first going to just take a look at the central fingerstyle pattern that you can plug into the chords for each of those aforementioned tunes. I kind of broke it apart here with just an exercise revolving around an open C chord here with a G note fretted with your small finger on the top string. It'll sound like this once we put it together. Okay, there are a few different components that all kind of add up together to make that figure tick. We're going to first just look at the bass notes, which is something, while you have the C chord fretted, you're going to get an alternation between the C on the 5th string, and then pick up your ring finger that was fretted on that, move it over to the G on the 3rd fret of the low E string, while you alternate plucking with the 4th string. We'll just do this slow, and then I'll start adding ingredients, and then we'll put it all together at the end. 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to actually kind of maintain this slow tempo for a bit. We're going to just add one note at a time until we have the whole figure pieced together. We're going to start with adding the top string plucked with your ring finger, then the open G string plucked with your index finger, and then the B string, which is a C note already fretted, plucked with your middle finger. I'm going to put those together slowly, again, like I said, adding one note at a time. Here we go. 1, 2. And now adding the G string. 1, 2. And then the final string, plucking the B string with your middle finger. 1, 2. A thing that might help you put all of this together is being aware of the only time your thumb is plucking a note with your other fingers is at the beginning of the example. The rest of it, you're just kind of alternating thumb and then the other fingers. Okay, here's the example now put together at regular speed. 1, 2. Okay, a very cool thing that you can kind of do once you have the mechanics together with that example is basically plug that in verbatim to some of the chords that John Lennon uses in his song Julia, which is of course an homage to his mother. Here we're going to play similar chords but just in a different order than what's in the original song, beginning with C, G, A minor 7, E minor, and notice again that each of those voicings, the G with my pinky on the top string was fretted throughout. We're going to put all those together first, real slow, and then I'll talk a little bit about it some more at the end. But I want you to use exactly the same finger picking pattern we just did a moment ago. Plucking the same strings in the same order, regardless of what notes you're fretting with your left hand or your fretting hand. Here we go. 1 and 2.